Hello, hello. Good morning. Welcome to another Use Futures trading stream. Today is October. It is Monday, October 2nd. It is 9:07 a.m. Well, this market on Friday, I did some replay. I didn't know how this market, how Thursday and Friday traded, but there was something interesting at the closing this day, which has non-excess high here. Good odds market was going to take this high. Now, the late rally was to exactly hold back here, which doesn't give you too much confidence if any in movement that is to the downside. This high also is, started, or this break came from POC from this day, kind of like 1, 2, 3, 4 days behind, not too much. Has been trade, has been traded back and forth multiple times. This one, so this could be something that is not that relevant, but I think the most important thing here is these two distributions, right? When the market re-enters this range, targets the opposite side of the range. There's excess here, little excess, but excess anyway. And the lower side has a 4300 to monitor for continuation if anything happens here. And this trade, the overnight, now we can see there's something that's really interesting that happened at the opening of the week. The market opened way up here. It opened way up here, but it just couldn't hold it. There was some pressure to the downside right away from the opening. What I mean by that is, let me show you here. Okay. Look at this. The market opened way up here. And then we have some serious, some big selling here. Now, the question is why somebody would show this, right? If I can see this, a lot of traders can see that. All traders can see this thing as well. If I really want to go short, for example, have a big position, I wouldn't let anybody see my trade, right? This 600 contract, almost 600 buy, could have been 600 ones, right? Like just in here. I don't know how many contracts here are over here, probably 1,000 or more. If this is 500, if this is 600, this is going to be maybe like 1,500, something like that. Can you see how many blocks are here? None, right? More than 15? None. Which means that there is a lot of tens or even it could be 100, 1,500 hundreds ones, right? Single contracts here, 1,500 single contracts here. That's the entry. If somebody is watching this, I question that. Same thing goes in here. Right? If the market is going to the downside, I'm watching this coming. Okay, this is not good. And then after that, look at what happened here. Just really nice here. Again, some handles start to appear here. This is kind of trying to hold the market. They fail to hold the market, and the trade continues to the downside. But this is interesting. This is what I'm calling here, because the market opened up here and couldn't hold it. It was right away this above this high. Market opens inside these distributions. It doesn't have upside continuation, which has the opposite side as a destination trade. Very mechanical trade, can you see? And now, look at where this selling is coming from. From one distribution here, coming exactly from last, like 1, 2, 3 times from last. The European Open the London Open is this high, and now the daily, I mean the daily, the overnight low has taken Friday's low. Everybody's watching this market going lower. The trades to the downside, hey, we're going lower. But as I say in the post, the Twitter post, I don't have any intentions to do anything right now, because what I see here is the market going higher. Now we have a range, maybe a 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, or even 5 day range, with the potential to having a 7, being a 7 day range. Having this high, it still hasn't traded inside this day, but there's some sideway trading here. It could be a 5 day range, this high and this low. The market is going higher, right? 1, 2, 3 days to the other side. This day has value lower. Also has 2 distributions. The relevance of this is when the distributions are not close, there can be something in the lower side. This low is right around the 7% mark. If the market comes down to this level here, there could be some selling that starts to happen. If there's acceptance below, if there's some trading below or around this level, there could be some resolution to the downside. I mean, it can accelerate to the downside. We are like 200 points above that level. There's not too much right now. Now, I have seen somewhere that today Chairman Powell has a speech, I don't know where, but I don't see it here. I don't see it here. I don't see it. I don't have it. Oh, here it is. Chairman Powell speech, 11 a.m. Huh. Fed Harker speech at 11 a.m. Fed Barr speech. Fed Williams. Ooh, there's a lot of speech here today. There's 4. 5. Boston. God damn, there's a lot here. 6. 7. I guess when there's a lot of 8. Gosh. 9. 9 Fed chairs are speaking here during the week. Now, when they come out that much, they tend to calm markets. To say everybody's going to be okay, nothing is happening here, there's nothing to see here. I will pay. I don't know how to track this, but I will try to find. But I'll try to be aware of what Chairman Powell has to say. That is where this low is. I mean, this high. This high is here. What may happen here, the buyers, the same thing that happened on Friday, here, that buyers just disappear here. Same thing happened, not the same intensity that was on Friday, but it just disappeared. The buyers, there is no interest. There's no trading interest here. on the buy side at closing. There are some big blocks that are coming out close, but just hold the market. I don't try to prevent a further break, but not kind of like holding the market, right? Not like buying to go long here. Kind of like holding. Just wait a minute. You're not coming down yet. Something like that. When I start talking like that, I start when I listen myself. I listen I hear myself talking that way. Uh, I that can be a sign. Right? I'm getting bias. I am having a bias here. Um, Having a bias is one of the worst thing one can have. It's very dangerous because it blinds you. It blinds you. It closes your mind to scenarios, to opportunities. You are just waiting something to happen, something just kind of like looking for something here. This is very weird here. What the heck is this? Is this real? Real? Can I see the amount of trades here? I'm calling requesting data here to check this is true, but this is super weird. There's a lot of blocks here. Nah, yeah, this is much more likely. Alright. What the bond market is doing, the bond market is fine. Check this out. Where the bond market is down. Ooh, look at that. There's a big gap in the bond market. Big gap to the downside. We have this high. 1, 2, 3, 4 high. There's a lot of stops here. This is a range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 day range. 2, 4, 6, kind of like 8 day range. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This could be excess and depth. Nah, this is not excess. There could be excess here. The range here. Can you see this? It's the range here. Excess in the upper side, excess in the lower side. I'm doing this because the market is kind of like paying a lot. The market is not watching. Not that it's not watching, but it has this market, the bond market has more weight now than the inflation. What the heck is happening here? Is gold open already? This also has a big gap to the downside here. But notice the gap in the bond market. Bing. It opened with a big gap to the downside, but the ES opened higher. Can you see how the bond market is, or can you feel the pressure the bond market is having in the ES, right? I guess this is why. It's not letting the market have any rallies here. Sustain any rallies. shadows. Okay, I am going. The market is opening inside previous day range. Monitoring to monitor something here to the downside. What I have, what we have in the lower side is, oh, I think I haven't market here. Is this low? This price low? $99 low. So this 13-month range. This is the thing here. Let me call the monthly charts again. You know, can you see this big range here? This is 13-month range. And this is the weekly range below the 42.25. It's a weekly range here, weekly range up here. Two big ranges here and one big range here. Trading or building value inside this could accelerate, especially if it gets closer to the 10%. You know, there's a pullback here, the 10%. You hear these hedge fund managers seeing this level, the 4,200, as a buying opportunity. But I doubt. I don't know if that is happening. We are in October now. It didn't. The close of the month, the close of September, has all the conditions for a big short cover rally, for a big squeeze, short squeeze. It didn't happen. Now, what do you do when you expect something, when what is expected doesn't happen? The market's having good volume here as well. Five minutes. Check this out. Notice all the overnights here. All these are overnights. Overnight sessions. 200, 300, 300, 500, 400 almost. There's good volume here in the overnight. No, this is not. This is the rollover, but this is the new control here this way. There's good volume here. There's some hedging. This could be hedging going on. You know, because to hedge, you will buy options, right? And if you buy a lot of options, what the market maker is going to do, the market maker has to hedge those positions also. If they sell those options, they will need to sell futures against it. Is that what is going on? I don't know. That can be something. As you can see, I don't have nothing here. I don't have anything here. The upper side has, I guess, the most important thing in the upper side is this late rally high and the close of this distribution. This has not been corrected. The overnight doesn't correct this doesn't close the distribution. We still have the distributions open, and notice how the POC is right here. And they very wide POC actually, by the way, wide POC here. Shadows. Now, from the low here, do we have shorts here? We don't have shorts. I guess this shows cover here, we're forced to cover in this period. Anyway, I'm just going to watch here what happens. Wasn't going to be here today, but there was some change of plans. I think I'm going to be watching this market today. If you have any questions, any comments, please let me know. Market is about to open here. The market is open. The market is opening inside previous day range. The market is in balance. We have 4-day balance here for the range, maybe even 5-day range. If the market takes this low, it changes. We have a short-term trend to the upside here. If this low is taken, that would be sign of change. Below this low, we have this weak exit, weak low, because one is weak. It has good excess, but it's weak because it's really close to the 40, just 100 for a very mechanical low. Look at that. The market failed to take this low here. POC is down here. Very obvious. This could be the next destination of this move. Let's see if the. I mean, looking for if I want to look for content, it's very early in the session, very early. But the first thing to monitor for continuation here would be the market taking this POC out. Market try to follow the direction of the overnight session. It failed. Value, Friday's value is lower. No, it better mix it contradicting information here all over the place. Now, let's look at this level from the 22 to the 22 to the 29. Where's 22? 22 to 29 here, that area. Let's see if it dries here in this area. If it dries, if the market cannot take this area out, there could be something to the downside. Meaning it builds value here and just dries here. It dries. This high is not good. It's just POC. Gold also going to come back. It has multiple references. The upper side has several. This is monthly range high. Also, if it cannot take this area, if I cannot take this area, look at what is here inside. This 13-month range high, meaning the market is going to keep price inside the lower, inside the 13-month range. Today has a high volume opening, good opening at the volume. Good volume at the opening. Check this out, okay? Check this out. Okay, check this out. Look how high is relative to these days. Okay, how many days do we have? Is the highest? Oh boy, is this the highest? Yeah, it's the highest in the last 10 days. Did you see that? There's a lot of references around that level. I mean, a lot of reference inside that area. The potential destination, the next thing would be 58 to 65. 58, what is 58? 58, 65. Here. Oh, this is inside this center of this distribution. Come on. Oh boy, that high is not good. This wasn't good. This isn't good. I can keep going higher here. 6 minutes into the opening, into the first period. Did you remember how the market opened on the weekend? Open way up high, right? Seller is here, and it opened really high. Am I wrong? Is this setup? Let me check. Let me double check that. Settle is 43.25. Yeah, that's settled. Last 43.29. Yeah? It settled here on Friday. The last trade was up here, and the market opened way up here at the high of this distribution. Okay, can you see? It did not have continuation. There was a lot of pressure to the downside. But it's notable how high it opened. It's the beginning of a new month. There's no shutdown, at least for one more month, 1.5 months. 7 minutes is the first period. This is what I watch, at least in these markets, right? The first 5 7 minutes, and the last 5 7 minutes. And unless the market change, the market closes these distributions and start building value above it, there's no change. Right? There will be no change relative to Friday. If the market doesn't take this low, there will be, or that's a sign that there's no change also relative to the last 3 days. Because if you have an upside trend, 1, 2, 3 days going to the upside. Look at that, man. Look at that. Look at that. God. Híjole. Did you see this? God damn. I got. I had a long here. I had a long here. Can I see this? I had a long here. God, there could be something here based on the overnight. And but I placed my stop too close to the opening, and the market countdown took my stop. God, took my stop out. Like it was here, okay. It took it, and then from there it just didn't stop. Gosh, man, can you see? I guess I am being too conservative here. Too conservative here. Now this high is not good. It's the high. It's the high of this distribution. It is also last. Now I want to see where in this range volume starts to build up. It starts to build up inside this range. It starts to build inside or at the center of this range, or below this area, which also would be below halfback. That would be interesting here. That high is not good. Now, why I watched the first 5 and the last 5 of the period? Well, I have noticed in these markets, and this changes all the time. That's why you have to be observing, watching, be present in the market, and change with the market. Is that if there is something in the market, it usually happens, it happens in the first 5 7 minutes. If the market picks a direction, then there is some rebalancing. Sometimes there's a pullback, or maybe a rally in between the 7 minute mark and the 23 minute mark, and then after that, if there's continuation, the market comes back to the high or to the low, to the side, to the opposite, no, come on, to the edge in which the direction is, right? If there's a directional move, that happens in. If there is no, as for example, what I'm trying to say, the market is going higher here right now. 5 minutes here. Right now, we are almost 15, 10, 15, something like that. It's fine. There could be some pullback, some rebalancing between this mark and this mark here. And if there's going to be upside continuation for this case in particular, the last 5 minutes, the market will be up here. There was going to, not that there's going to be, but the odds, right? The odds are good that there could be upside continuation. If the market opens down here, the last 5, okay, I'll start questioning myself. But there could be some acceleration. There can be some acceleration. It can trade up really fast in the last 5 minutes and open the next period really close to the high. That's the dynamics that I have observed in the current markets. Now, remember this, right? September is gone. There's no more September. We are a new month. You are also new contract. There are earnings coming. All the things are going to change the market, or can change, have potential to change the market. This opening is exact. Is it exactly the same opening that we have Friday? Yes, it is just like Friday. Same opening. Now, this movement, this opening, I have this area here, from here to here. The action of this is relative to Friday. Now, what can happen now? The next thing is, I mean, not that what can happen. Now I have 2 things to monitor now. The action relative to this day and the action relative to the current period. Yeah, to this period. 9:45, we have some manufacturing PMI, I believe. We have some PMI numbers coming. What time? What do we have? Let me check. PMI, yeah, 9:45. And ISM. Remember, ISM is 10 a.m. There can be something quick that happened on the 10 a.m. Traders are watching the low, to the downside here. Are watching the lower side. Let's see the market can come all the way down to here to the opening. Taper in the lower upper side, taper in the lower side. The high or the low is better than the high. What are you doing here? Are you watching the upside? Are you watching the downside? Are you expecting something? What? Okay. So far, what I'm watching here, what I'm seeing is a pullback. Let's see if the market makes an attempt to take yesterday to take Friday's low. Remember, value is lower. Friday's value is lower. Still, not yet. When this market, this is an indicator, this is a time indicator, this is 30 minutes period. Right here is 0, here is 15. This could be maybe 20. How much? What? 9:49. Yeah, about 20 minutes mark. 25 would be around this, something around here. Now, the market had a good opening, good volume opening. I mean, yeah. If I am 2/3 into the period, I should expect this 2/3 maybe a little bit kind of maybe here. I should expect something like that. Ah, look at this value. Look at this volume here below the volume here. Look at this accumulation. Volume here, lower volume at the center, right at the center here. You can see also, when the market has these ranges, retail that is not interested, retail comes, huge volumes of momentum traders come to the market when the market is having these huge rallies, right? Huge rally, big breaks. With the movement. And when there is, but I think there is not too much to go. I guess the bulk of the movement has already happened. Now we're getting closer to the lower side. The market has taken the opening. Next thing to the downside will be Friday's low. Right now you have this movement, right? Market took these levels out, took last a little bit higher than the 13-month range, is back inside the 13-month range, and started this move. This is a downside movement. Okay, continuation. We see the market taking this low, then the overnight low, and after that the 4,300 that is happens to be also pretty much the same as Thursday's low. Remember, 10 a.m. ISM. Something, just be careful. Be careful there. If the market is going higher or going lower, that can have, yeah, because there will be inventory there. If the market is having a directional move, there will be inventory. There will be inventory there. That could be long or short, and depending on that can be also the reaction. In the news, if the market follows the directional move that is having at that moment when the news is released, depending on what the movement is, that could be a sign of strength or weakness. Now we are here. Now we are here. The last five. Okay, last five. What's happening here? Will the market open in here, or will open? I mean, the next period will open up here. What is going to be? It's not having it. It's not having it to the upside. It could be something to the downside, maybe. It's not having it here. You have this chunk volume here. Big one here, a big one up here. Let's see if this market takes this one. Because this is volume going to the downside. The market takes this volume out. The shorts here will get nervous. And momentum. Now it can gain momentum to take this volume. If it's not taken, okay, we will got some pressure to the downside. I still have this rally high exactly to hold back on Friday. I haven't forgot this thing. But still, market's inside, leaves the range. Low volume here. Volume is accumulating here. At the center of the period. There's nothing here so far. This POC, look at this. Very obvious POC Thursday. Very obvious POC Friday. This is not that obvious, right? Neither this one. This is also very curious here. Very peculiar. Alright. This is ISM has been released. Let's see if that can be a catalyst for the market to push to the downside and take this low, or trade it through this volume area. Market has taken this low out, but cannot take this one. That high is no good. I don't think that's a good high. This high wasn't good. That wasn't a good high. And now it's even worse than before. Now this is a good high now. This is a good high now. Much better than before. We have an upside trend, values inside. Inside value, I mean, short-term trend is to the upside. These shorts were taken out. It gained momentum with the news. It took this node of volume out. Now these shorts are being forced to cover. Monitoring will close this distribution. First take overnight high, but I mean, it's having directional move here. This high is not good now. 3 contracts up here. Very mechanical movement to the downside here from this level. They're good also. I mean, in the same way how this level wasn't good, but the market opened down here, right? This level wasn't good. Now this one isn't good also. Neither this one. The reference here is this low here. Now can the market take previous day low? As long as this one it doesn't take it, this is an upside market. Now 1, 2, 3 days going to the upside, and now 4 days going to the upside. Volume wasn't that much as I expected. I mean, this, how much is this? 3%? Let me check. This is where I check. Okay, 4%. Higher than Friday. Friday was a little bit higher also than the previous day. Okay, guys, unless you have any questions, I guess that's it for today. Or comments. I'll see you tomorrow. I hope I can see. I won't be able to. So I had something to do today, and I have moved my appointments for tomorrow because I have something else or something else happened, and that's why I'm here. But I don't think tomorrow we'll be able to come to be in the trading desk. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe. Any questions, any comments, please just let me know. As you know, this is my Twitter or X. I don't know how to call this thing now. Any questions, any comments, please let me know. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe. Bye-bye.